2, and we're live.
All right, good evening. Welcome back. I know it's been a while, my apologies, but I am extremely thrilled to be hopping back into this once more with everybody. Um, well, if we want to start diving right back into it, I believe, if I'm recalling correctly, last time when we left off, it was just after the intrepid party here survived an encounter with some Sioux monsters. Uh, Psychic demon monkey things that were after the Waka Nuts, I think.
Waka waka.
Oh
Um,
yeah, and then we tried to have a funeral, but I got chopped up before my eyes. I remember.
yes, there was a rather horrific butchering of a carcass before last rites could be said. And I think it had been a little bit of a shorter session last time, so I don't recall much else happening that evening. I think we then skipped straight to morning. Someone correct me if I'm wrong.
I think you are correct. Either that or we went back to sleep and you said we were going to wake up next session.
That sounds about right. Okay. Um, in which case, let me do some of this, because it's a little bit of a rude awakening uh, for most of you, as just all of a sudden you're not much hearing insects and the like. It is just a torrential downpour. Um, those of you who had still been asleep and not on watch, and I honestly I forget who had been
Okay,
on watch.
Patrick.
Um, it's all of a sudden fat drops of water are just cascading off of the overhanging trees and branches and large leaves. And if you're not under the trees, you are immediately soaked head to toe in the deluge of rain, and the wind just suddenly starts kicking up, and it's making the rain almost come in sideways.
At least I have a hat.
uh, Faye will lift up her wing and use it as an umbrella because she can.
I'll adjust the brim upon my hat.
All right. Well, while you folks are picking yourselves up and protecting thine selves from torrential rain, if I could get perception checks, please.
From all of us?
Anybody that feels like rolling.
Okay.
Perception. I got a machine. So here,
Where am I?
this, and there, and perception.
Herg.
I didn't do
Perception,
well.
perception. There you are, Herg. Ah, shiny boys. It's been so long.
Those are pretty.
Yes. Jason, are you going to roll perception?
Oh, sorry. I'm gonna do that right now.
Should I roll it? Should I roll it for Spike Jr.?
Hold up,
Sure.
I got it.
Or if he's there already.
Also, I'm going to use my shield as a umbrella.
She doesn't notice anything. She's too busy preening because the rain ruined her hair.
I rolled for Spike Jr., but you still got to roll for yourself. Ooh, pretty.
Mm-hmm.
I like those ones, Jason. Those are good dice.
Yes. I decided to make them neon.
They look perfect. 12 and 12.
All right. Well, interesting turn of events with the rolls. Megda, you're tromping along. you knew that you had not been too far behind when you made a hasty camp the night before. Um, so when you got up, you quickly took off, and the rain started hitting. But even through the downpour, you see the forms of your compatriots kind of hastily gathering themselves up. You see more than a few amongst them that you do not recognize. A good one, two, three figures, if I'm counting all of my NPCs correctly. Right?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if Fiara yet either.
There's
Fiara.
well, 4, yeah, then. Because
Four.
they're
Five, including Spike Jr.
true. Giant lizard.
You do recognize the large forms of Spike and Herg, and you can see Bucephalus kind of running around gathering some stuff up. And then not too long after Herg, you notice almost at the same time Spike Jr. does. He lifts his head and the tongue flicks out and immediately turns back the direction you guys came from the evening before. And then you see Magda appearing out of the misty rain.
Magda! And you see, and he does yell it, you see her proceed to run through the splooshy puddles with arms outstretched to hug the team mom.
Oh, alright, it's about time I ran into you all. Hold on. You guys? There we go. That's the right term. Oh, I've been following you for quite some time there. You all are quite ahead of me.
Oh, dang. Welcome back.
Oh,
Hello. This is a friend of yours?
Oh yeah, this is the one that disappeared when we came here. Yeah. And we thought maybe she went back to take care of her kids. Magda, where did you go?
Oh.
I basically I was with you all, and then I think there may have been something going on with that teleportation thing. I ended up kind of farther away, ran into a lovely gentleman named Wakanga. Supposedly you all sent him out to look for me. He was able to find me. He teleported me to Fort Belowarian. Now I do have to kind of keep an eye out for some Naga. I'm looking for a scale to help repay. But yeah, he was able to kind of point me in your direction. I've been following you. Kind of ran into uh, a vine that tried to strangle me. But yeah, ended up just following you, and I thought I saw you all up ahead, and so I just kind of took a little bit of a run to get up too close to you guys. There.
But I am glad you made it safely.
Yes, it's so nice to meet you. See, you have some new friends. Hello.
Yes, hello. My name is Fayara, or you can call me Faye if you wish, or you can call me anything you like, really. I, uh, I am, helping. Yes, and it is very good to meet you. I've heard so many good things about you, and the rare times that he has spoken about you. And she gestures to, her.
Very nice. Well, I'm Magda. And yeah, it's so nice to meet you and everyone else. Hopefully, we're going to be able to help continue on our adventures here. I was having such fun, and then we got separated. But hopefully, we'll be able to continue these fun adventures.
Yes, and hopefully we do not get separated again.
That would be ideal.
Oh,
Also, Meg.
oh, sorry.
No, please, go ahead.
Oh, Faye's just gonna point to Spike Jr. then and say, and we also have a lizard.
You
This
just a
liz-
cute one.
This lizard is one that I named. I consider him like a son to me. His name is Spike Jr.
Oh, I can definitely see the resemblance there. Definitely that connection. I can see it.
Yes.
Also, Meg, I will have you know, I did keep my promise. I haven't gotten drunk since you were here last time.
Very nice. See? I knew you could, if you put your mind to it, you can do anything.
Out of character, I'm sorry guys, I apologize, I'm still taking care of him, so I'm gonna be quiet for a while.
That's okay.
Mhm.
No, there's no issues. Don't worry.
So Lonnie's just not very happy with the rain and is just pouting in the corner.
But yes, Magda, as you're looking around, reuniting with friends old and new, you do also see two other figures. One who looks really kind of out of place and nervous. He looks really young. It's got a mop of like curly brown hair and just very clear blue eyes. But he's just kind of fidgeting with the spear and just kind of holding his shield up over his head, trying to stop the rain from getting the worst of him. He just kind of nervously looks around. He tends to stick a little bit closer to Faye. And then you see a swarthy gentleman who very much fits in with the environment. He looks probably Chultan by birth, and he's not even attempting to stop the water from getting to him. He's just basking in the just the kind of like room temperature, warm water, just having a grand old time. And then there's this. You have to pause for a second. It looks like a walking, talking plant, and it's jabbering at the darker skinned fellow, and he's responding to it in kind. And then you see some chuckling going back and forth, and he sees you, and he just kind of raises a hand in greeting, but he's having a pretty in-depth conversation with the plant that's with him.
Well, you definitely have some new and interesting friends here, huh?
Oh, yes. We,
Yes.
yes. This is, but Hector, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, this is Hector. He was a guard back at the fort, and he is coming with us to help, and he is very nice. and and then this is I forget your names. But um he is very nice, and we are going to help him destroy some bad things. I think I'm still a bit sleepy.
That is 100% correct. He's a druid, and he's gonna help. He said he'd help guide us through the area a little bit, in exchange for killing undead things that we come across, to help make the jungle safer and more natural and stuff. Also, in exchange for only hunting things for the lizard to eat.
Mm-hmm.
The name is Kawasha.
Kawasha, well, it's very nice to meet you. And Yulin just kind of looks down at the weed creature, which I think you said before his name was Weed. I've written down Kawacha and Weed.
Yes. And it looks up at you, and there's you can tell that there are definitively eyes in there that are just like a murky green, and they kind of look up at you and glisten in the rain, before it jabbers at you in a completely unintelligible language. And you just see and hear Kawasha chuckle, and uh, we should pack camp and begin making our way into the jungle. Yes, even through the rain.
uh,
uh,
unless you know why it wouldn't be safe to do it in the rain, then yes.
Oh, it is not a monsoon or hurricane yet, so we will be fine. But if it gets any worse, we should buckle down.
okay.
Okie dokie.
I'm ready to go when you all are.
Well, I'm all set.
Yeah, me too. I didn't pitch my tent or anything last night, so.
Mm. We know said Lolly's ready. You know, all YOLO and all.
She's probably just quiet because she doesn't like the rain.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, taking off through the jungle with the downpour of rain. Um, because of this, it will make travel a little bit difficult. You will not be able to do a fast pace today at all. Um, would you folks like to try and move at a just more normal pace? Are we moving at a slower pace? And what is our heading?
Um, I vote normal pace unless conditions worsen. What's everybody else think?
We've been going at a normal pace so far, and nothing ordinarily bad has happened. So might be good to keep our pace. Heading, I thought we were going around to this coast and then headed down that way.
Yeah, I think we were trying to get next to the mountains and then follow the mountains around to the coast, or at least follow them around to that one little finger that sticks out about right here, and then go straight to the coast.
Yeah, so if we're in this spot here that's highlighted, which I assume that's what that means,
Mm-hmm.
then
Yes.
our next spot would be here probably.
Mm-hmm.
All right, sounds good.
Unless Kawasha advises not to do that, of course, since he's the guide.
And no, you don't seem have too much issue with it. He doesn't seem to be 1,000% familiar with the landmark on there, but otherwise, no, he's got no problems with it.
There's a landmark on the map we've got.
Yes. Anything that's marked on this map as it stands right now is marked on your folks' map.
Oh, do we know what the landmark is? Is there like notes in the margins or something?
I think there is there a key down in the bottom left? There is. So yeah, down in the way bottom left of this big ass map, there is a key.
Mine.
So it's a mine of some kind.
In the mind, in the mind.
Welcome to the Dead Mines. Mysteries in the Dead Mines.
I haven't thought about that song in a long time.
Like the good old days.
All right, so we have our heading. You folks begin making your way off into the very aptly named at the moment rainforest of Chult. For giggles and poops, can I get one person, please? Decide amongst yourselves to roll a d20 for me, please.
I think it should be Megda because she just got back.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't expect anything fantastical, but I will give it a try.
Oh, that was scary. I sat on the one too long for my taste.
Now it's lucky 13.
All right. As you folks are making your way through the jungle now, not much in the way of small life is out and about. The rains are pretty substantial. It's actually keeping the insects to almost non-existent. It is a blissful change of pace from the usual humming and buzzing and droning of swatting away mosquitoes that are like the size of your thumb. Um, it's making for a much more pleasant trip in that regard, at least. But in others, not so much. People getting stuck in mud left and right. And especially when it's like everybody's walking under large leaves and then all of a sudden it just dumps on somebody and you just get soaked right down to the bone. And before long, you guys start getting pretty, like, almost chilly. With the continual cloud cover, it did not really heat up as much, and so the what was the nice warm rain now is starting to not be so much. And you know what? Let me check something really quick.
And just to say, like, while we're traveling, Megda kind of just talks a little bit about what happened, on her trip and like who she ran into, and that in exchange to help teleport her back closer here, she is looking for a scale of a Naga, specifically Saya Nabaza's scale, who is supposed to be in the jungle of Chult as well. So, just to give everyone a heads up.
Oh, that sounds very scary.
Did
I
they
hope we
s-
can find it.
did they say where in the jungle? Cause it's pretty big.
Not according to my post-it. um, did we get? I'll ask Kalis when she comes back if I had anything more specific. But
Which
that's all I had written down on my post-it.
no, one, you're good. Two, I believe if you don't have any other names written down, then I don't believe you would have been given another one.
Can I do a history check on Nagas to see if I know anything about them? I don't think I do, but
You know what? Sure. Or Arcana, your choice.
let's see. Arcana's a -1, so let's see. What's history? History's also a -1. I doubt he would have read about anything magic, so history is probably better, like looking through books at a library one time and looking at cool monster pictures. No. The answer is no.
them snaky things, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
There's snakes right there. Just gotta find a boa constrictor and we'll be fine.
Considering history and arcana are both my specialties, can I support on this?
I think you'd be better off rolling your own.
You
Yeah,
would be
true.
better off
No,
rolling your
I'm
own.
gonna roll my own. I'm just asking if I can roll as well to do it.
Phrase it differently then, because supporting would mean
Help action.
assisting
Oh.
or help action, which would be giving advantage.
Oh, okay. I'm my bad. I meant in terms of English, not mechanically. May I roll for history?
Sure.
Nice.
Oh wow. So much for +4 on each thing. Holy crap.
It is one of those things of, yeah, between the two of you, they are a very serpentine race. You do know, you see that they have a bit of magic or sentience to them, but that's about it.
So we're looking for a magic snake.
Who has a name?
I bet it ate a lot of people if it has a name.
Oh, you never know. It could be one of them egg eaters and just eats the eggs.
I don't know if they'd give it a name if it only ate eggs. Usually things with names are like really important. I don't think you'd give it to an egg-eating snake.
Well, if you're not used to running into one and they're really nice and friendly, you know, you might have their name.
But snakes don't talk.
Normally trees don't either.
He's not a tree though, he's weed.
And you see him turn around at that, and there's just the slightest narrowing of eyes.
No offense, I'm just saying it's not something you see every day. It's a real, you're really neat. And then probably falls into a puddle, right?
Probably.
And by the way, Meg, be careful. The lizard bites.
No, he doesn't. He only bites people who keep poking him.
Am I able
Okay.
to grab one of those big leaves to use as an umbrella, sort of?
Yeah, certainly. Which it helps moderately, but quite often when the wind shifts, it kind of blows it in underneath, and you're still getting soaked. It's just not coming from above.
Should we be rolling perception checks while we're walking?
I was going to run off of passive with this, and we're also going to take a hot second because Felix had to restart Discord.
Gosh darn it, Discord. Why you gotta be bad like that?
Hey, is there a poncho in the survival kit?
A poncho. What's he think this is? A cruise in the jungle?
Or do you want me to roll perception? Because I didn't do in the beginning.
Like I said, I'm running off of passive perceptions for this.
Okay.
Which means we're all going to die.
No, I mean, look, y'all have like a minimum of like 12 or 13 amongst your group, with the highest I think being a 14 or 15. You guys will be fine.
You're lying. You're lying through your teeth.
Always.
Never mind.
I'm afraid.
Oh no, no. There's no reason to be afraid.
Okay. Okay, hello?
Hello.
Alright. Hunky dory.
I'm sorry about that.
What? No, you're fine. It gave me a few extra seconds that I needed and wanted to set something up that I completely forgot to have prepped ahead of time.
Is it a cool map?
Oh no, I've got plenty of those. That goes
Is it a
without saying.
monster?
Yes.
Yes, it was a monster.
Okay.
The
Oh, boy.
Munsters. Is it Eddie Munster?
The monster.
I think you're showing your age there, Aaron.
Maybe it's Lovable Grover.
It's not a monster mash, right?
It is a mesh.
It is the Monster Mash.
Where is passive perception on the character sheet?
That's a good question.
It is 10 plus your perception score.
Okay.
Oh.
I've got 11.
I got 12.
I got a rock.
And I helped.
I got a rock. Oh, is that not a very good impression?
It was a good impression, dear.
I don't exactly remember what he sounds like.
Hmm.
Okay, sorry about that. Like I said, I had something prepped. Completely forgot to do some good actual prepping, but we are mostly hunky dory now. But yeah, you folks, you're going along having just some good general like conversation, and let's see. Could I? What is everybody's passive perception?
11?
12.
Well,
Hold up, I'm gonna roll.
No. It's not a
Nope.
perception check, dear. Your passive perception is your regular perception plus 10, which is 10.
My passive perception is 12.
Oh, wait, no, that's Spike Jr. Whoops.
Is mine it so you said it's
Still 10.
I think it's 14.
Spike Jr. takes after his big brother.
Yeah, 10 plus your perception scores.
14.
So it's sounding like our highest is going to be a 14, yes?
Yup.
Yes.
Beautiful.
We're gonna die.
Oh, don't you worry. I'm pretty sure I have a spell for that to help out. Maybe, possibly, probably not. I've spared the dying. We're fine.
Oh yeah, no, all of you hear it. There's just this wet, disgusting, like slurping gurgle stomp, and it's rather loud even through the rain. And after a few seconds, you guys come into what almost looks like a small clearing. Can't quite call it a clearing because it's more of like an open pathway of destruction. And it continues in two different directions, to your left and right. And it looks like something large had just come, like literally just came through and just tearing down small trees, breaking low hanging branches, Um, it's a lot of the vegetation and plant life has been destroyed, and you turn and look just the opposite direction of where it looked like whatever this thing is came from, and you notice this large hulking figure just kind of slowly stomping its way through the trees ahead of you, and it does not slow for anything. If a large tree gets in its way, it just kind of stumbles its way around it. You know, when like
Do you guys ever see that?
if
That
you're
I
just
posted
walking a
that
character
video
forward in a video
by
game and it
Kazuya?
pads into an object and it just starts slowly going around an object, that's basically what's happening.
Damn, you guys suck.
And it
Yeah.
you guys just take a step out and
Ours,
it
like,
seems to
just
slow
really
down
huge.
for a second. And it just turns and you
You
see
would
what
remember.
looks like a large, hideous troll, but
just reminded me of that.
something doesn't seem quite right with it.
Does it see us?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Let's see if it sees you. Yeah, it notices you guys, and it starts slowly making its way back towards you folks. And it's at this point it's probably a good like 40, 50 feet away, give or take, because I can't math.
Quasha, what is that?
That
Well, he stopped because he was
that
like,
is a
"I'm gonna
good
lose weight
question.
and, like,
I
I'm gonna lose
do
weight,
not
like,
sense
20
the
pounds, and then I'll
presence
come
of
back."
nature within it.
I didn't know you were back.
Do you sense the presence of undead within it?
No, you suck for leaving.
I think
I
so.
just found out that he was
That is
back, and
that is worrisome.
see ya, like,
Should we hide?
And it just starts lumbering towards you guys. What are we doing?
How far away is it?
Right now, about 50 feet.
Fuck, that's too close.
Does it look like it is angry and wanting to attack us?
It looks like, especially at this point, a large undead troll that is lumbering towards you guys.
Okay.
I would like to shoot at it.
Well, decision's been made.
All right. In which case,
And you
let's
said that
do.
I YOLO'd.
Oh, I forgot to fix my hit points from last round when we rested. Hold on. Okay, I'm back at 37 again.
Now where?
That's a good question. How many
I'm
hit
trying to.
points do I have?
Oh, okay, here we go. Yeah, here we go. So
First off, I will need everybody to roll initiative.
Oh, I can't get a sneak attack. Darn it.
Nope.
Oh,
It already noticed you guys. No surprise round.
Where the heck is this button?
That's 2.
Oh,
That's
there we go.
2. There's 2.
Where is
I would have shot at it sooner, but I was changing a diaper.
yeah.
Yeah, no, you're fine.
Did you name your your trash goblin? I love it.
That's
I do.
beautiful. All right, so I need you. I need you. I think we still need a spike for some beatings.
Spike roll for initiative.
Oh, we're supposed to roll?
Yeah, for initiative. We're about to fight a giant undead troll.
Alright.
As one does.
Should I
Why
roll?
was my initiative hidden?
I don't know. That's weird. Should I roll for Spike Jr.? Wait,
Please.
I don't see a button
And-
for him.
You have control of his token, yes?
Yeah, but I mean, I have his sheet right here, but he doesn't have a button for initiative like everybody else does.
That's because he's an NPC sheet. Right click the token and click the little cross swords with a shield.
Okay. Right click the token, cross swords with a shield.
And then in the initiative tracker, which is a little closed fist, roll the die.
Closed fist. Closed.
Top right.
Ah. There we go. Him and Sitlali get to go at the same time.
Beautiful. Also, I just kind of left everything in an amalgamated mess. So, if you folks feel like you would be in any different sort of formation or shape, please fix yourselves.
Where would we have like come out of like this area here? Like
Yes,
coming...
from behind you guys.
Where's the
Okay,
troll at?
coming to this way.
Very. I didn't hear.
Up somewhere that direction.
In the northernmost
Okay.
direction? Okay. Well, Herg probably would have been next to Spike Jr. helping to lead him, who would probably have been in the middle of the group. So if that's the road, he was probably like right here. Who would have been leading? Busey?
I'm usually in the rear, because usually I'm watching out the flanks and stuff. But I
Probably-
certainly can be in front. I don't mind.
I think
Faye, what-
Kuwasha would have been in the front, right?
Yeah. I mean, he saw him first, so probably, I guess, me and Kawasha then were in the front.
Yeah, Faye was gonna ask Guy to do the question, but then she would have been over by him.
All right. Well, is everybody situated?
Believe
Yep.
so.
Fantastic. Let me get some music, and if the music is too loud for people, please feel free to turn it down as you see fit. I try and keep it on the low side, but
Every time I turn
yeah.
it down, it goes back up again.
Which it's been doing that for me too, so I don't know, and I apologize.
Well, I think when we went to a new screen, it turned up, but I don't know if that was just...
It shouldn't do that. At any rate, Magda, you are up. As you see Busey raising his bow about to fire, the troll is beginning to lumber right towards you folks. What are you doing?
That is a good question. Let me see, because I don't remember what thing she has to do. Okay. Let's see. I think... What is this? What does this button do? Let's see here. Womp womp womp.
To the rescue.
Let's see. Oh, I like the music.
Yes,
All
thank
right.
you. Which for everybody listening, this is the crap. Which album did I play? Out of Body album by Dance with the Dead.
Nice.
Okay. So I am going to...
Love killing things to 80s beats.
Okay, that's not... Okay, I'm going to do my crossbow, I suppose. I'm going to yell at the creature to stop where you are. Actually, let me say stop where you are, and if it doesn't stop, I'm going to fire my crossbow. Does it seem to be stopping?
You holler it out. You will have to see on its turn what it does.
Okay, so then I will hold my attack for the crossbow to see if it stops its like coming at us. Like if it continues to look like it's going to attack us, I'll fire. But I'm going to wait and see if it stops. I don't think
Sounds
it's going to
good.
stop, but make this hopeful.
Live in hope.
All right. Anything else for me, Magda?
I do. Let me take a look at one more thing here. Mm, no, not for right now. I think I'll hold off on the other thing I was thinking.
Sounds good. Herg, you're up.
Awesome. Is the creature within range of me? Oh, I see him now. Okay. Okay. How do I tell how far away he is?
That's a big boy.
Do I
Up in the top left, you have the little person
Have you seen
icon.
that?
If you click that, there's a ruler that
Oh
you can
my
use to measure
God.
distance.
ruler? Okay, he's 30 feet from me. All right. Cool. So Herg is going to assume that one, since this is a troll, it's probably gonna kill us.
Oh,
And
my bad.
that might be racist, but I think he is. And two, it's undead, so even if he doesn't want to kill us, Kawasha will probably want him to be killed anyway because we made a deal. So he is going to be absolutely terrified of the prospect of fighting a giant undead troll, and in doing so, rage, or in this case, be terrified.
Then it isn't raging.
And fun things happen.
Screaming, whatever you want to call it.
Fun things happen when I rage. So what do I have to do to roll for that?
All right. Did we? I can't remember if we actually got a thing set up. Is that clickable?
Yeah,
That
I
is.
found it. Hold on. Oh, it's number 8.
You have wild magic raging?
Oh my god. That's the best thing I could have possibly rolled.
That's beautiful. All right.
It's the troll, needless to say.
So, con saving throw, it looks like. In which case. What's the DC?
What did we figure out was the DC for me when I'm doing this? The DC 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your constitution modifier, so that is 10
13.
plus 13. Yes!
So it fails. All right, so please roll 1d6.
Oh, cool. And it's radiant and it's undead. Yes.
Wait, we're killing things?
Yeah.
That's my favorite thing to do.
That's why you had to roll initiative.
All right, and it's you guys are watching, and Herg lets out a cry, and then all of a sudden this bolt of light just blasts forward from his chest and slams into the face of the troll, and it just starts swinging wildly. It doesn't seem like it can tell left from right at the moment. The damage doesn't look like it particularly scarred it, but yeah, this thing is just swinging around at the moment.
Excellent. Start of my next turn. Okay, cool. All right, in that case, I am going to move forward 30 feet or 25 feet. So I am right in front of him. Oh, that's still on the ruler, not on the person. Whoopsie daisy. Wait, how do
I
I?
might have missed.
Very top icon will allow you to select your token again to move it.
There we go. Okay. I move right there with my halberd at the ready. Wait, is my halberd a reach weapon? Can I hit from 10 feet away? Double checking. Sorry. How do I look at that? Okay, there we go. Reach. Yeah, okay, never mind. I only moved 10 feet from him. So I right there. Okay, I can still hit him.
Sounds good.
All right, and I ready my halberd because I want him to be going after me instead of after other people. Rage is a bonus action, so I want to hold my attack until the troll. Well, actually, yeah, rage is a bonus action, so I'm gonna hit it.
All right, sounds good.
So much for giving him a chance to stop.
Oh, that probably doesn't hit though. Or do I have advantage against blinded targets? I don't know. I don't remember what blinded does besides it give it disadvantage on attacking things, I think.
Attacking creatures have advantage. So yes, 17
Sweet.
will hit. All right, and grand total of 10 points of damage. And you go charging up, and you can tell it's just clumsily swinging around, and you just sink your halberd right into it, and you start cleaving off flesh of this thing, and it doesn't seem to notice. It doesn't like scream out in pain like you would normally expect. There is like grumbly gurgling coming from it, but nothing to indicate that it felt the pain.
And Herc is screaming the entire time. In absolute terror.
All right. Anything else from me, Herg?
Nope, that's it.
Up next, Busey.
Okay. I would like to move here. If my character will actually move.
You gotta click the box thing again next to your person.
There we go. And I would like to cast Witch Bolt at it.
What's the range on that spell?
Hang on, let me look. Looking 1 second. I can't find the range.
30 feet.
Oh, okay, so I gotta move slightly closer.
Slightly closer, yeah.
Like,
There we go.
All right. Cast away.
Castaway. We are castaways. Oh, we're there.
Come on, mouse, work with me. There we go.
With advantage still, because this creature is blind. Even with advantage, though, you step forth and you raise your hand, and out from it just arcs the blue lightning, and it just goes dancing across the air towards it. At the last second, Herg's halberd goes flashing in and just slices into it, and it draws the electrical energy. And Herg, you suddenly have to duck for a second as lightning just goes blasting over your head and starts taking out the branches up above
I
you.
actually found some a while back.
Yes, sadly, 12 misses.
Did we rest before we left off last time?
Yep.
Yes.
Can I use Action Surge and then try to hit it with Witch Bolt again?
Can only cast one spell. Well, rather, I should say, you can only use one spell slot per turn.
Oh, okay. I would just like to cast Action Surge and shoot it with my bow then.
All right, shoot away.
Okay.
17 will hit. And quickly realizing that your witch bolt just went arcing off the wrong direction, you quick draw, you fling your bow across and out, draw an arrow and fire, and it just sinks into this thing's chest. And it's still flailing around, almost in a like daze or madness, but it doesn't seem to take any notice of the arrow.
I have movement left, right?
1 square, yes.
Okay. All right. Okay. I'm done then.
All right. Kawasha, for his turn, is going to step forward and. Ooh, he is going to try and cast Entangle. And he steps forth. He raises his gnarled staff, and you see it glow briefly, just this like vibrant green, and then that same glow begins emanating from the trees and the grass and the surrounding vegetation. Like, and right in front of you, Herg, the plants just suddenly spring to life and just start shooting at this creature, twisting around it and trying to drag it down to the ground.
Okay, alright, it's okay. Everything's okay. The flowers are good. Flowers are nice.
Yeah. And a couple of roots from the nearby trees just shoot up out of the ground, spraying
Ah!
mud and earth, and just latch onto this thing's arms and wrists,
It's okay.
and they're
Sprites.
just like holding it in place.
Friendly flowers. Friendly flowers. Friendly flowers. That's okay.
All right, Fayara, you're up.
Woohoo! Let's see. Well, Faye's gonna feel ever so slightly bad about this doing this to this dude because she doesn't know this thing, but everybody else is attacking it, so obviously it's bad. Uh, but let's see what she. He's already fairy fired-ish, right? Correct.
He is not fairy fired. He is currently blind and restrained from the entangling growth.
Oh well, in that case, guess what I'm gonna do? um, Faye is just gonna lift up onto her tippy toes, do a little bit of a spin, and spread her wing out and hold out a finger, and a trail of light kind of flitters out from her fingers as she goes to do the thing, to do the thing, the dude. How do I? Where is it? Very far. Yeah,
The thing with the dude.
it's the thing with the dude.
All right, doing fairy fire.
Yes. Oh gosh. Oh, 20 by 20. I need to get this up here. Woo! No, don't do that. That's not what I meant to do. I didn't. I was trying to move the screen so I could have him in frame, and I didn't draw the thing, even though it was on my thing. Sorry.
All the things.
No, you're good. If you, honestly, if you want, I can just drop a template.
That'd be great. There was a thing on the thing when there's a thing on my mouse cursor when I it but then it went away. And she's okay, let's see. The forest is green and it's dark, so she's gonna turn him neon pink so that way we can see it.
Neon pink it is. And then as you folks are looking on, he just erupts in like magical lit fire, and it's dazzling. The vibrant green from the plants combined with the pink, it's this beautiful dance of lights going on around this creature now as it's trying to thrash and destroy the vegetation holding it down.
We have so much advantage on this fucker right now.
He is beautiful.
Yeah, seriously. For its turn, because you know what? It's blind. It currently doesn't know what the frick is going on. It does smell pretty well, but for its turn, it is going to just try and break out of the roots and weeds and vegetation holding it down because it smells prey close at hand, and as you watch, the arrow is just slowly pushed out of it, and it just kind of plops to the ground, and you see the flesh begin to knit back together as it just gives a mighty heave.
Darn. Radiant energy doesn't stop regeneration. We need fire.
And it's heaving and straining against the entangling roots, but it seems to be held down.
So it's not stopping?
Oh no, it definitely did not look like it was stopping. It wanted to try and break free so that way it could. Because you can tell from its general demeanor that it smells living prey close at hand, and it's trying to get to it as best as it can.
Then can I do my crossbow then?
You certainly could. Please roll.
Oh. That's sad.
And I mean, it's very easy to hit this target. It's lit up. It's being practically held to a standstill. Um, it looks like it can see now because as its eyes clear, it just looks right at you, Herg, just a scant few feet from it.
I thought
And
it was supposed to be until the end of my next turn.
your next turn?
That's
Let
what it
me.
says.
I would have misread that then, and that would be my bad. Start of your next turn. Okay.
Oh, okay, cool.
Which it can still smell you, but
Yeah.
no, that is my bad.
It's not that.
So yes, Magda, your aim is straight and true, and the bolt just starts sinking into it. But it's a bit of a glancing blow. It looks like wind caught it kind of at the last second, but yeah, you hit. All right, Hector, for his turn, he is going to brandish his spear and shield. He's going to run a few feet forward, and he's just going to take a position right up in front of Kawasha and hold his shield up and hold his action. Spike, you're up.
Finally, I've been waiting 10,000 years to kill something.
Alpha, the trolls escaped.
Alright. So, alright, where's the troll on the map right now?
It's the big one over there at the top.
No,
It's
he can't
pink.
see it.
Oh
think.
yeah,
I
I
don't know.
see where you're pointing. Am I able to move over there?
Yeah, certainly. You've got 30 feet of movement.
And
Alright.
each square is. Oh, it does it for you. I forgot that. I love this. I love Foundry. I'm so used to counting on roll 20. I'm sorry.
Alright, am I still gonna be able to attack, move over there?
That depends, because I think with your 30 feet of movement, you can get to just outside the entangling growth and like just out of its reach. So it might be out of your reach still.
Just go over here for now.
Sounds good. Did you have anything else that you wished to do? Did you want to chuck a hand axe at it, or are you gonna wait until it gets within reach of your greatsword?
Yeah, I'm gonna wait until it. Actually, no, I'm just gonna get a hand axe at it because I want to attack it and make it suffer.
All right, let's make it suffer. And you go darting forward. You whip out a hand axe, but right as you're going to toss it, you trip up on one of the roots, and you just bury your hand axe into the roiling undergrowth that is currently keeping the troll pinned down, and it just vanishes into the vegetation.
So basically, you're telling me the thing just stole my axe?
Nature stole your axe.
Yeah, nature stole your axe.
What the hell? That's a load of baloney.
Anything else for me, Spike?
The harsh reality of nature.
Am I even able to do anything else?
I don't think, unless you decide to action surge.
I mean, I think I'd rather save that for when I actually get the big attacks in.
There you go. All right, what's Spike Jr. doing?
Spike Jr. should probably roll to see if he's brave enough to attack an undead troll that's giant. What would that be? Like wisdom?
I leave that in your capable hands.
He's gonna roll a wisdom saving throw to see if he's brave enough to attack a troll. No, he's not. Spec Jr. is going to hiss angrily and back the heck up behind all of the people and hide behind this tree.
He is smart boy.
He is smart boy.
Also, coward boy.
It's okay. If he has all our rations, if he dies, who's gonna carry them?
Exactly.
Alright, makes sense.
All right, Heather, if you're here, you're up.
I
Sit loudly.
am.
All right, what are we doing?
I'm going to put the baby down for a second. Hold on.
Take your time.
Sit Lolly puts down the baby that we found in the middle of the jungle.
The baby immediately screams.
Probably. That how baby wish work.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry,
Yeah.
he's being a little extra fussy today, not wanting to lay down. So, okay, I'm gonna move here. And I'm going to shoot Firebolt.
Firebolt the spell.
Yes.
All right, shoot away. With advantage because it is still restrained.
Got it.
Flame Machu, use Firebolt.
Hit it with that broom.
Damn.
All right, and as you go darting around to the side, you launch out the firebolt, and it gets a few feet from you before the wind and especially the rain just kind of make it fizzle.
That's okay, Sweeterlight. Try again.
I wish I could.
All right, anything else for me, Sit?
I can't. Unfortunately, I can't double attack as much as I would love to.
Unfortunately.
This is a weird question. Out of curiosity, how tall is this tree right around here?
We'll say it's about... Nope. Let's find out. "13 feet tall."
And how tall is that thing?
He looks a little on the big beefy side, probably pushing almost 10 feet. He is big for a troll.
But is he like down because he's entangled and ensnared?
He is not prone, but he is kind of like hunched over. At its full height, the very tippy top of its head would probably crest 10 feet.
I'm just gonna duck back and kind of just take a few steps back and just keep an eye on the thing, and I'm going to now quick question, can I use steady aim on spells or only on weapon?
I believe it's supposed to be only for... No, it's just as attack rolls. So yes, that will also work for spells.
Okay.
You just have to not move during the turn, is all.
Alright, I'm gonna stay in my area and I'm gonna prepare to fire again when it's my turn.
All right, sounds good. Top of the round, Magda, you're up.
All right. So Magda is going to get a little bit closer. Not too crazy close, but she does want to get a little bit closer here. And she is going to... Why are all the spells that I have right now like 5 foot? Let's see here. We're going to actually let's do this. Let's see what this is. Okay. She's going to. How far is this? 30 feet. Okay. She's going to bless. So she gonna do a bless. And she's going to bless at least the two individuals that are closest to the creature, so Herg and Spike. And then because Sitlali is was kind of getting closer there, I'm gonna bless her as well.
Why, thank you.
Mm-hmm. And then is that a one action? Okay. And so then I don't think I have a bonus action that I can do. Nope. Okay, that's
No.
it.
Sounds good. All right, so let me put some bless tokens on you folks.
Blessed. Hashtag blessed.
All right. Up next, Herg.
All right, so for my bonus action, because apparently I can do this until my rage ends, another bolt of piercing light is going to erupt from my body straight at this motherfucker. What the fuck was that? Oh yeah,
That is going to be a 15.
darn.
So this time,
Humans.
almost looking right at you now that it can see. It stares unflinching as the bolt goes erupting out of your chest and it slams into it, but this time it doesn't seem like it helps.
Does words? He's still restrained, right?
And
So
fairy
restrained
fired.
and still fairy fired.
Okay, so I don't need to reckless attack to get advantage, right?
Nope.
Okay, cool. Then I'm just going regular attack. Also, does it take into account my rage for the damage right now?
The rolling there does not, but I've
Okay.
been including it.
Okay.
Woo!
Which a 16 does hit.
Yay. So that'll be 11.
Has it been this thing's turn yet?
Yeah, it tried to break free and it failed.
No, sorry. If it hasn't yet, I'm scared.
All right, and you go cleaving into it, being held and lit up the way it is. It is far too easy. It's easier than hitting the broadside of a barn for you, and you're just carving out chunks of this thing. But it's still not howling or screaming in pain.
I am just going to assume that since it is undead, it doesn't actually feel what I'm doing to it. At least that's what Terrified Herc needs to assume. Otherwise, he's about to get eaten by a troll.
Mm-hmm.
All right, anything else for me, Herg?
He's gonna yell, I don't think it. I don't think I'm doing much to it. The last one we fought didn't like fire. Throw more fire. That's my turn.
Sky, stop crying, please. We need fire.
Yuzi, you're up.
All right. Yusi has an idea. He doesn't know if this would do anything significant, but he would like to dip one of his arrows in holy water and then shoot at it.
Alright, so usually to dip arrows in holy water, I believe it takes an action, if I'm recalling.
That's what you made it take for me back when I was doing the ranger in the other campaign.
Yes.
Okay, well,
So
Okay.
if you wish to, yes, you may certainly dip arrows in holy water.
Yeah, I would like to. Can I dip? I don't know. Can I prepare 5 arrows in holy water?
We are going to treat it a bit akin to dipping arrows in poison, where I believe it's 3.
Okay, I'll take 3.
So yes, for an action, you dip 3 of your arrows into holy water.
Okay. And I will stay where I'm at.
All right, sounds good. Up next is Kawasha, who, seeing the fact that it is still being held down, he is going to make sure I'm within range to help you guys try and shoot this thing with a little bit of fire.
Fire!
Hey, Dessa 17.
Yay!
And
Woo.
he conjures up this small ball of flame and then just kind of baseball chucks it at this thing, and it looks like he's throwing like David against Goliath with the size difference here, but it goes smacking right into its chest, and it lights up briefly with the flame, and you can see a bit of the tissue scarring, but the rain quickly douses the flames. And he's like, that is kind of the best I've got, unless we have other methods. Faye, you're up.
Yes, I am. So Faye wasn't exactly sure about this thing at first, but seeing how it's not reacting to being hurt at all, she kind of feels a lot more sorry for it than she is scared of it. And so, she is going to yeah, let's do that. Let's see. Can Okay, so can is she able to tell how tied down it is? Does it look like it's gonna stay tied down for a while?
It is struggling mightily against the animated plants that Kawasha brought to life. It looks like it's about to surge again and try and break free, so you don't know if it's going to do it now or a few seconds from now.
Hmm. Hmm. Okay. In that case, Farah knows how to hurt this thing. She knows how to hurt it real bad, but she also doesn't want the rest of her party to be too injured if it does break free, so she's gonna go ahead and try to make it disable it again, because she noticed it wasn't exactly looking at them before, and now it's looking directly at them. So she's gonna try to blind it. Like, ta-da! And this is in the form of sparkling lights, which leave her fingertips in like a cloud, and she gives a flap of her wings and sends the cloud straight to his face. And it'll stick if it works, and it'll poof if it doesn't.
17.
Damn.
You're looking on after right as you cast it, and you see its eyes just kind of gloss over for a second, but then it just kind of shakes its head and continues yanking against the plants in this like single-minded fervor to break free and get at the life in front of it.
Oh, that's not good. Okay. Do I have any bonus actions? I sure do. Let's see. Okay. She is going to, as a bonus action, go ahead and cast Sanctuary on.
If it is a spell slot, you cannot do that.
Oh yeah.
One spell slot per turn.
Yeah. You right. You right. Okay, in that case, Faye's gonna go let's see, ruler. I can tell how many feet. 30 feet max. She's gonna go over here. Yeah. No. Ruler, go away. She's gonna go over here. And in my turn there, she gets ready. She doesn't
Sounds
want
good.
to be in the path of this thing.
I like how
All right.
none of them come
Now
with this one that's
for the
open.
troll's turn. And as you guys watch, because the flames from the fire were very rapidly put out by the just oncoming deluge, you do see the damage sustained by that blast of fire almost immediately start healing over again.
Well, damn.
And then it is once more going to try and break free. Because goddamn, it does not like being held down, and it wants to feast.
It's the worst way to go, being vored by a troll. Oh no.
And this time, it just it struggles and pulls, and then in one last surge, it yanks its arms and legs. And one of them, you hear the sickening crack as one of its arms just breaks at the elbow, and it just dangles limp as it just starts stomping forward right into you guys.
I think Spike was holding an attack.
Yes, he was.
Oh, wait, no, never mind. He threw his hand axe.
That's right. Never mind. We're good. All right. And that is its turn because it takes an action to break free of that crap.
Well, thank God it doesn't have multi-attack.
Ha ha, you
Well,
can't move.
it
You
does,
are a loser.
But it takes an action to break free
Oh.
rather than being allowed to spend an attack to do it.
Oh.
I know, I'm just making my character make fun of the guy since it's not his turn anymore.
But it will be
Ha
soon.
ha ha ha, you can't move now.
We're all gonna die.
Hey, how
You
much of a
are
brave Hector?
immobile.
How much what?
This is for Faye. How much of a brave boy is Hector?
I'm gonna say if Faye's in trouble, like super fucking brave, but if anybody else is in trouble, and I think he'd be decently brave. I mean, he kept getting up to do the jousting, even though he's getting his ass kicked. So I think he's a brave boy.
That could be because they knew that they wouldn't kill him.
All right. Well, brave boy's gonna go stab the troll then.
Oh no. He's too brave. He's too good for this world. Not Hector.
He's trying to show off for Faye.
Yeah, pretty much. He goes running up, shield up, spear in hand, and he is going to attempt to stab the troll. Who is still lit up, thankfully, so it makes it nice and easy to see. And it just spears right in, like right up into the ribs. And the troll's just not even flinching as it's starting to swing at everybody else. But he gets a nice hit in.
Shish troll.
Hector, be careful! Get away from that thing! No, he did a good job.
He did a great job. And you see him start to turn around and say something, but that's the end of his turn. Spike, you're up.
Spike.
Oh, sorry, I misheard. Anyway, looks, well, I can't beat the crap out of this thing without getting closer.
You were already within range.
Let's
Yeah, well,
do an attack.
It got closer to you. And you step up with your greatsword and you start trying to cleave into it. And at the last second, it just kind of catches the sword blade and almost yanks it out of your grasp, but you manage to hold on to it and ready yourself.
I think I know what I'm gonna do. Oh wait, whoops! I accidentally pressed Sword Coast. I meant a different thing. All right, I think I'm supposed to do Second Wind here.
No, second wind is what gives you health back. I
Oh, then
think
Action Surge is the one that I'm supposed to do then.
that's the one that lets you attack again. Yeah, you only can use it the one time.
All right, for action surging, what are we doing? Attacking again?
Yeah. Thing is, I don't know if it's gonna show because I accidentally pressed the wrong map, and now it won't let me go back. It was a misclick, and it won't let me go back until the map that I accidentally clicked on is loaded.
I'll roll it for you, dear. Then.
Alright.
Hey, it's a beautiful 22 though, which definitely hits. This time, knowing its tricks, you take a low arcing swing and start hacking into one of its legs, and you start doing some decent damage.
Now, couldn't he use Bless on the first attack if he wanted?
That is true. He is blessed. So
That's a D4.
yes.
Are you back on the map yet, Jason?
I had to refresh the page.
Okay, then I'll roll your D4 since you're still working on that. This is a 14 hit.
Does not, sadly.
Oh well.
Worth a shot.
Screw you, giant weird goblin guy. Whatever the frick you are.
Death Troll?
Death Troll.
Death Troll?
Death Troll.
Oh, a death troll.
All right. Anything
Hey.
else for me?
Well, I mean, I don't really know yet because I needed to refresh.
You have your new feature for your level 3. You could use your psionic strike.
What is that?
Once on each of your turns, immediately after you hit a target within 30 feet of you with an attack and deal damage to it with a weapon, you can expend 1 psionic energy die, rolling it and dealing force damage to the target equal to the number rolled plus your intelligence modifier.
Oh, hell yeah, I'm doing that.
Where's the psionic energy dies at?
Good question.
Which are each a d6.
And
Have a
you have
number
a
of
number
these
of...
dice equal to twice your proficiency bonus. Okay, so he has 4 of those.
Yes,
Alright, I'm
so
back.
roll a d6, and we'll add that as damage. 3. All right.
So, total of 9 damage for you.
All right, sounds good.
You're ready to feel pain, you little death troll? Or, well,
Now,
not
anything
little.
else for me?
Can I even do anything else?
Unless you have a bonus action, I don't believe so.
I don't even know if I have a bonus action.
The psionic power was your bonus action.
Then I got nothing.
All right, Spike Jr. is up.
He is going to take the stealth action.
Works for me. Sitlali.
Spike Jr. rolled a 19. He's super hidden.
Heather is currently soothing the baby.
All right.
They can hear you if you want.
Well, if she wishes,
She's coming right. She's coming right now.
I believe the intent was to steady aim and firebolt again. Although you wouldn't need to steady aim because it's
I'm right
lit
here.
up. All right, you're up, Sitlali. What do you wish to do?
I was doing the firebolt.
All right,
You're correct.
firebolt.
Okay, and I study aim, right? Correct.
You will not need to. You already have advantage
Got it.
because it's lit up like a Christmas tree.
Sounds great. Okay. Beautiful, and I only got one. Damn it.
Hey, but it's every little bit counts, and this time, you mutter the incantation, fire it out, and it goes streaking right towards it. It does look like it's still diminishing as it flies through the air, but you put enough oomph into it this time that it sizzles a little bit.
Shit.
All right. Anything else for me?
I can't move, correct?
Oh no, you can move. You technically did not need to use steady aim because you already had advantage, so you still have free movement and bonus action.
Damn!
Yeah. Yes. She is playing a game.
Okay,
I'm gonna pretend that was the troll.
yeah. So I'm gonna
Bro is upset.
I'm
Oh
going
no,
to
Billy echoing.
I'm going to take some movement here, and it how long does it stay lit up like a Christmas tree?
Forever?
Very far less. I think it's concentration up to a minute.
Yeah, I think so.
So pretty much this whole combat ish.
10 rounds.
10 rounds. Oh, okay, that's a while. So I probably don't need to use steady aim for a while then. Okay, I'm just gonna stay there.
All right, Magda, you're up next.
All right. I'm going to read something real carefully here. All right. I'm going to see if I can do this. If I make a spiritual weapon, I know I can't attack probably like from where I am. I wouldn't be able to attack. But as a bonus action on my next turn, I can move it closer by 20 feet.
No, you can summon it anywhere within 60 feet.
Oh, well, I
Mhm.
should have done that then. I thought it had to be, it was right with, okay. Oh, well, that, should have done that one earlier. Okay, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna, what kind of weapon do I want?
Oh my god, it's a rolling pin. A wooden spoon. A casserole dish.
A casserole dish?
Yes.
I don't know why. Okay. I'm gonna make my weapon here-ish? Okay, apparently I can make a block. Cool. First time I'm ever using this one, so that's cool. So I we'll do a rolling pin. Why not? We'll give it a rolling pin. And then
Everybody's
see here.
rolling so low on damage even though they're hitting it.
Mm-hmm. And
What square did we summon that into?
it looks like it's here.
It's the dark
That's the
green
one that I
runs
did, but for some reason it gave me 4.
All right.
I was gonna put it here though.
Yeah, it only takes up 1 5-foot square if I remember correctly from last time I used it.
Yeah, for some reason it decided to give it 4 squares, which I don't. Good, it's uninjured.
That's just a marker for you. It's another.
Unless
I've
it
got at the
can be
moment.
like a magical flame torch that I can hit him with a flame torch, but otherwise I think I'll just do a rolling pin.
A creme brulee torch!
Now since that's a bonus action, I can do an actual action as well and fire my crossbow, yes?
Yes, please do.
Okay, cool beans. I'm gonna do
I hate that
crossbow.
Billy, you're echoing terribly.
Oh, I missed that one. I was too distracted by my rolling pin.
Exactly. It's you were deep into the throes of spell casting that it finished. You pick it up, but you had closed your eyes for a second to cast. You open, and there was just a brief flash of lightning that threw your aim off, and it just goes arcing over it, and you lose it in the rain.
Okie dokie. And then I'm just gonna take, or I'm trying to. I was gonna take one step closer, but I guess not. I'm not moving. Okay, then I'm not moving a step closer.
Why isn't it letting you move?
I don't know.
Is that better as far as echoing goes?
No.
No.
I'll tell you.
Maybe try connecting and reconnecting?
Well, it sounds like you're coming through both mics at once.
Well, I have the door shut. I'm in across the apartment, so
That's
shouldn't
really
be.
weird.
It's not.
Hold on. Maybe I accidentally connected to my phone.
I think that's probably more likely because Heather's mic is not lighting up when you talk. It's an echo on your mic only.
Do you have the wrong tool selected, Kat?
I don't think I changed my tool, but I will double check. Okay, well maybe I did have it deselected,
Okay.
but I haven't changed it. Okay,
All
that'll
good.
work. I was trying to use my keys to move too, and that didn't. There we go. Okay, that let me move now. Cool.
Is that any
Awesome
better?
sauce.
Nope.
Nope.
No. Herg, you're up.
No idea.
Nope.
Let's try to
So he's going to do his bonus action again to shoot light at this fricker. Damn it.
24.
Fuck.
It is completely unfazed by the not just the bolts of light, but just the numerous repeated strikes. It is standing strong in front of you.
Yep. Yep. So I'm just gonna go ahead and roll to attack while I've still got advantage for it being neon.
18 hits.
Plus the 2 is 10 damage. Yay.
Is that better?
Yes.
Yes.
There we go.
All
Sorry
right.
about that.
It's okay. Alright, I think that's everything I can do. Action and bonus action. I'm not moving because I don't want to die.
Sounds good. Busey, you're up.
All right. So I would like to move here. Oh, not there. There. And I would like to shoot one of my anointed arrows at it.
All right. Roll to hit. With advantage, pretty please, because, yeah, still Christmas tree.
Okay. You said with advantage?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Christmas came early in the jungle.
18 hits, and your arrow goes sinking in. Whether or not that holy water will have effect, you see no immediate effect, unfortunately, but may have done something.
Okay. All right. I will back up here, and I'll leave it at that.
Sounds good. Kawasha, for his turn, is going to launch another ball of flame. And it just goes blasting in and scorches the thing right in the chest. And you can see the repeated wear and tear. It's really beginning to add up. It does not look like the normal trollish regeneration is really able to keep up with it, unfortunately. Or, well, in your cases, fortunately.
Mm-hmm.
He's... it's going to be his turn. Faye, you're up.
We're gonna die, Faye.
Hello.
Oh no.
Hello? Hi.
Hello.
Okay. Okay, let's well, this thing isn't restrained anymore, and she doesn't have as much faith in her ability to reblind it as she had before. So she's just gonna try to hell. Uh, and she's gonna do that by oh god, I hope this works because it's raining. But
It's
gonna try to
raining.
call down a beam of moonbeam on this thing. Uh, since it's currently fighting those two. Uh, yeah. So she's gonna try to call down a column of moonbeam on it and try to burn the crap out of it.
Isn't that an area of effect spell?
It is, but I can choose where.
I was gonna say it's easy enough to place it kind of like behind it.
In a 5-foot radius.
Okay, cool.
5 feet should be right here, and just missing you guys, I think. It did the thing again. I'm sorry. I was trying to put it like right here. So it's 5 feet. Right. Yeah.
That pretty much, yeah. And you raise higher symbol, and even with the cloud cover and rain coming down, everybody witnesses the silvery beam of light just streak down from the sky, and just I mean it looks like it just gently graces the ground with this pale luminescence. The troll, on the other hand, oh no, it actually starts like gurgling and grumbling in pain as it begins to feel it.
Yes, and you can see the expression on Faye's face is more pity and apologetic than enraged. But yeah, she's gonna concentrate on holding that there and end her turn, and she just calls out, "Please end it quickly! End this creature's suffering!"
Wait, if this is concentration, does that mean fairy fire's gone?
That would be true.
Mm-hmm. She gave up fairy fire to do the thing and try to hurt it.
Well, I'll just have to roll better now.
Sorry.
It's
Hey,
okay.
you're blessed.
I believe in you.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
The troll for its turn. Even with the radiant fire coming down, it doesn't seem to stop it from regenerating. And you can see some of the wounds attempting to knit themselves back together, even with the ongoing radiant flame punishing it. Now it gets to make its con save and throw for the spell.
We're gonna die so bad.
Hey, I rolled bad, so that'll be 13 points of radiant damage. And just in its now like almost dead state, you can see it just starting to fall apart. Whatever force is keeping this thing together is beginning to fail, and it just starts lashing out around it. It is going to use its multi-attack to make 3 attacks.
Oh fuck.
Uh,
Don't hurt Hector.
First one is going to be a claw attack at you, Herg.
Okay, it's fine, it's fine. I'll die for Hector. I'm gonna die.
It's going to be a 21 to hit.
It probably
Oh.
hits. I'm gonna double check that real quick. It's armor class 15. Yeah, that definitely hits.
All right, so 11
There's a
points
chance that
of
21 doesn't hit.
slashing damage, halved to, I think that'll be 5 for you, since you're raging.
Oh yeah, raging. Forgot about that. That'll make me down to 32 right now. Oh wait, sorry, I didn't mean to roll. I'm trying to change my hit points.
Oh no, you're fine.
Your halberd got mad when you got hit.
I guess. My halberd is
It was
possessed, you
raging.
guys.
Your halberd's raging too.
All right, it is then going to attempt to bite Spike, and its other arm is actually going to backhand Hector.
No, Hector.
All right, so for you, Spike, that is going to be a 25 to
Oh
hit.
no.
Oh,
I will assume a 25 hits. That's 7
screw
points of
you,
piercing damage
giant
on
death
Spike.
troll thing. Screw you.
And then the backhand on Hector.
No, Hector, no. Oh, maybe?
It swings back, and he's looking right back at you, Faye. And you see his shield get up just in time to catch the claw and raise it high.
Oh,
And it's his eyes just bug out as he just as he realizes what is now going on.
good
And
job, Hector! Yells
he,
Erg as he's bleeding.
he turns, keeping the shield up as Hector now goes to stab in at Jan Troll.
Spike, are you adjusting your health on your sheet?
Wait, how? Oh, I didn't realize I was supposed to do that.
Yeah.
Usually, I never edit my health and just pretend that it's gone away.
Okay, so you go, it says 30 out of 30, you go to the first 30 and you subtract 7 from that.
Or a quicker way, if you have your token selected, over in the chat window, hover over the damage, and the first button on the right-hand side will apply the normal damage to you. Third button will do half damage if you have resistance. But Hector goes to stab in at the troll, but thrown off balance by the mighty backhand that he somehow blocked. He's thrown off, and his spear just it just glances off of the still somewhat tough hide of the creature.
Wait, I already. There we go.
You're good. Which, speaking of, Spike, you're up.
Alright, Mr. Death Troll thing. Let's see how you like, I don't know, a good stab.
He likes it.
He does indeed, because you get a mighty swing. In fact, was that complete max damage?
It was.
That was. Oh, I wish that had hit. And you swing with all of your force, and the pale light it's casting shadows everywhere, and you misjudge, and it's going and swinging the backhand at Hector, and right at the last second, it just sways out of the way, sadly missing.
Wait, I missed?
You missed with an 8.
Oh my god.
All right. Anything else for me, Spike?
Alright, so my attack missed?
Yes.
That's
Correct.
bull crap.
It happens. You're still blessed, but even if you rolled max on your bless, it would just be a 12 and still not hit.
Ah, well, what can I do now?
Nothing for this moment. You can't use your psionic strike unless you actually are able to hit the thing first. It's kind of like a bonus to the hit. So, and you already used your action surge, which I think you only get 1 at this level?
Correct.
So yeah, you've already used your action surge, so can't do that. And you don't have any other bonus action psionic powers. All the rest of them are full actions.
I guess my turn ends then.
Yep.
All right. Is Spike Jr. going to do anything?
Spike Jr. is going to close his eyes and put his paws over his head and shake in adorable yet pitiable fear.
And he's just quivering, and it's the sound of it is just this like a faint rustling of scale on scale. And Salali, you're up.
I'm gonna firebolt again.
All right, you currently do not have advantage because it is no longer lit up like a Christmas tree.
Well, Can I use the blast?
You would have bless. You could also now do steady aim if you wish.
I can use that from previous.
Well, you could bonus action now for steady aim and then action firebolt.
Okay, so I would get advantage this turn, correct?
Correct.
Okay, I'll do that then.
All right. So please roll with advantage then.
Got it. Ah, what the
That's
hell?
better than nothing.
Oh my god. A
Dang.
16 will hit though.
What the heck, though?
That firebolt is just not liking you.
And,
Oh my
no, it's
God.
not.
But every little bit counts, and it's firebolt after firebolt goes streaking in. You're doing damage.
Ting, 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 ting.
Every little bit counts. I'm sorry. Anything else
Can I
for me?
wait? Hold on. I can't use bless to add damage, can I?
No.
Sadly, no.
Damn it.
All right, Magda, you're up again.
So, because the spiritual weapon gets to do another attack, do I click the spiritual weapon, repeat the roll thingy?
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, 16 hits, and it just goes smacking into this thing, and it's just resounding sick thuds as you are beating this thing to a pulp, but it is still just thrashing around.
Okay, and then I want to also do
Sacred flame,
my crossbow.
15 just hits.
Ooh.
And you take aim and fire, and you see the bolt sink into its chest, and the wounds are really starting to add up, and it's swinging around with a fervor that is disturbing. Anything else for me, Magda?
Nope.
All right. Herg, you're up.
All right. I do the shooty bolt chesty thing again.
Can do it.
Yes.
It fails with an 8.
And
Please
that's
roll a d6.
d6 of radiant damage, and he's blinded.
All right.
All right, and then I'm going to attack him, and I have advantage because he's blinded?
Correct.
Okay.
Our new team strat, just blind everything.
Yes!
Nice.
10.
And yeah, a 23 definitely hits, and you go cleaving in with this mighty blow. And what should have finished it, you go cleaving in, and it almost looks like you take one of the arms off at the elbow. But whatever force it is keeping this thing up,
Zombie.
it's still going.
Zombie, zombie, zombie. Zombie, zombie, zombie. Reanimated. Back from the dead.
Yeah, no, it survived the hit.
Yeah.
Anything else for me, Herg?
That was bonus action and action. That's all I got. I whimper and hold on to my halberd, shaking in terror. How many turns does rage last, by the way? I know it's a minute, but how many turns is that?
10 rounds.
Okay, so not yet, but soon.
You still got 6 to go.
Oh, good.
Either this thing will have finished you all off, or you will have beaten it before that ends.
Good.
All right,
There is no in between.
UC, you're up.
All right, I'm going to. I'm gonna attack it with Witch Bolt.
All right, sounds good. Please roll with advantage.
Yeah, there we go.
Yay.
All right, so yes, a 17 does hit, and all right, so that's 7.7 points of lightning damage.
12? Oh, wait, what spell level were you casting it at, Busey?
Level 1.
Okay, so yeah, 7.
Yeah, why is it rolling a
Because
it's
the 12 is...
the later turn, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. And even more fascinating than the lightning streaking across the sky is the lightning streaking out of Busey into the troll, and it slams into it and just starts frying it almost immediately. And again, another hit that should have killed it, and yet it's still hanging on.
Goddamn zombies.
Anything else from me, Busey? Busey, anything else?
My laptop crashed. Did I kill it?
No.
Oh, fun. Sadly, no.
Oh.
Anything else for your turn, Busey?
No, I think I'm good where I'm at.
All right, sounds good. Up next is Kawasha, who is looking completely baffled by the fact that this thing is still standing. It is an abomination. We must destroy it.
What
And
do you
he's
think
gonna-
I'm trying to do?
And yeah, he's trying to blast it, and let's see if it dies now.
Probably not.
No.
No.
No, it's still alive.
Yep.
And blow after blow is now just landing on this thing, each one deadlier than the last, and yet it is still up.
Fucking zombies.
Faye, you're up.
Don't have
Faye.
fun.
Kill it, Faye.
So-
I'm sure gonna try.
If you don't, we all tithe on the next turn. No pressure.
No pressure. um, well, I'm already holding the moonbeam, so it might.
It's still in the moonbeam. You could cast
It
a
is.
non-concentration. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm mitigating. I'm gonna shut up now.
No, I needed that because that's something I forgot. Non-concentration. Well, that's non-concentration, but let's. There's anything else I can do that would hurt it, like pretty good, like and one action, one feat, one run. Okay, this is non-concentration. We're gonna go ahead and boop it boop it in the boop.
Boop in the boop.
Never mind.
Yeah, and holding forth your symbol, calling forth even more brilliant light to sear the life out of this creature. And even with the advantage, because it is currently blind, it is thrashing around now, trying to strike anything closest to it. And you try and take aim, but it is moving way too much. And when you fire, it just goes right past it.
That's my favorite. And I can't fire a weapon without losing concentration, correct?
It was an action to cast that, so unless you have something else as a bonus action.
That's true, I do not. I keep forgetting bonus actions. Bear with me, I apologize. I'm gonna end my turn.
Sounds good. Start of the troll's turn.
At least he has disadvantage.
You're blessed.
Only
First,
for saving throws.
you watch as it, even with these mighty blows, the fearsome regeneration of trolls is still kicking in, and it begins healing back. And that is going to promptly be taken away at least a little bit by the intense moonbeam crashing down upon it. Faye, if you could roll another 2d10 for me.
I sure will. Hey, hang on. Okay. I'm just gonna.
Beautiful. Thank you. So it made its save with a 21, so we'll take half of the 7, which will be 4.
Woo!
And in its blinded rage, it is now just thrashing out around it, trying to connect with any living thing. Okay. Hergen, Spike, if I could get the two of you to roll d20s for me, please.
Oh, great. That
Okay.
sounds fine. Nothing could go wrong with that. Oh, fuck. Another one.
Wait, I
bites
meant
the
to roll
work.
1.
It's all good. Okay. So, poor Hector.
Oh boy.
Because he rolled the highest.
No! Not Hector.
It is going to be a claw and a bite his way, and then a claw at you, Spike. So first we'll do the claw at Spike.
Why does it have to be at me?
Because you rolled the second highest.
Well, at least he has disadvantage.
That is still a 12 to hit.
That should be a
Thank
miss
you.
at our level.
Haha, it doesn't hit because my armor class is 16.
All right, fantastic. And then it is going to sense more living prey around it. It's going to bite first and then claw at dear Hector. A 9 is going to miss. And a 10 is going to miss, which is lucky for all of you because that would have just polished off poor Hector.
Oh,
Oh,
Hector.
damn. He only has
You're
11
not
hit
dead.
points? What
Yeah.
are we doing taking this baby into the jungle?
This is what you get when you have
Bernie.
NPCs with you.
Doesn't he get to level up too?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely using henchman rules.
He's
Yeah,
gonna
he's
be
still
like
a-
Bernie.
This will get him a lot of EXPs.
And this thing is thrashing around wildly. Spike, you frantically parry off one of its claws as it goes flying at you, and Hector's just like cowering behind his shield almost as this thing is just beating down upon his defenses. And he is going to attempt to stab it back.
Stabbity wabbity. Oh, darn.
But he is just this thing. It's got long, gangly arms swinging at him, and he goes to stab it as it's biting him, which helps fend it off. But even he makes no purchase with it, though. Sadly, Spike, you're up.
Kill it, Spike.
Alright, trying to swing at me? Let's see how you like being swung at.
Use your
Sadly-
bless. Use your bless.
Alright, I'll use it. What do I do?
Roll a
Roll a
d4.
d4.
Alright, a D.
There
That
you
will
go.
make the 15 hit. Gorgeous.
Do you want to do a psionic strike? You still got 3 dice left.
Alright, I'll use a psionic strike. How did I do that?
This thing just does not want to die.
Alright, so
If I may, because I pre-rolled by accident, don't bother, don't waste it.
oh,
It survives the hit.
fuck.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, zombies. They do that. They're a bitch to put
Zombie.
down.
Zombie.
And it's a zombie troll, so not only does it survive, but it's gonna regenerate on its next turn.
Hold up, if it's the zombie, is this the same troll that we fought a while ago?
I don't think he could get passage on a ship.
Hey, he could have walked here.
I was
Sure,
gonna say,
under the
there
ocean.
is technically connecting landmass.
Oh no.
The adjacent troll he's.
Does he look like the same troll?
Oh, hell no.
Oh, good. It's his long
This
lost
thing is
cousin
near
twice
death,
removed.
though, so it's not too far from. It's not too far from hell.
Now that you say that, Herg, you do notice that there's something like glittering on its back.
Glittering.
Anyway, it's Spike Jr.'s turn.
Oh, he's hiding. Troll's not dead yet. He's gonna stay exactly where he's at.
Alright, Sitlali,
Which I
you're
can't
up.
see anymore, if I'm gonna be honest with you.
Oh yeah, he hid real well.
Yeah, I don't even know where his token is. But
I know
he's-
because I hid the token.
Sorry. I hit a button, my bad.
Whee!
Fire.
I'm just gonna do a magic missile.
Magic missile?
Yeah.
Well,
Alright, sounds good. Please roll for me. It auto hits, but please roll the damage because it matters. Interesting. Okay. So, yes, it hits and
oh no, not again. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yes!
there you go.
Ah!
All those firebolts paid off eventually!
And the darts just go slamming into it one after the other. And one of them actually looks like it slams right in the middle of the chest. And you see the thing just kind of shudder and seize up for a second. And as it's falling back, the light from the moonbeam just kind of keeps searing away at its flesh, preventing any further reanimation. Congrats, you killed it.
Yay!
Can Herg go see what the glittery thing on its back was?
Investigate.
Yeah, please. Make an investigation check or perception, your choice.
Oh.
Let's see which one is better for me. Investigation is +1 and perception is +1. Great, I guess I'll do investigation.
Gorgeous. All right, you flip it over because you're not seeing anything on the front, and it looks like crystal deposits began forming a layer over the back of this thing, kind of on the base of the neck, starting to go down its back. And it was kind of hard to notice in the frantic melee, but especially now that it's not moving. Yeah, you can clearly tell these look like small, just like pale blue, like very light blue crystals.
Quasha, there's something weird and I don't think it's natural and you need to look at it. Also, I'm really tired now. Oh.
And he comes over, and I have no idea. This is an abomination. Oh, I do not know what could have caused it.
There's weird crystals, Quasha. They're blue. Do you know what they are?
I seriously doubt it, but you know what? Just for shits and giggles.
Sorry, y'all. An undead gave me nervous bladder. I had to take care of that.
No.
Yeah. No, he got nothing. He got nothing at all.
Other than it's an abomination.
Faye, Meg, do you know what these blue things are? You guys do magic. So Lolly, you know what shiny things are a lot. Do you know what this is?
I'm,
Anybody else, not me.
What would I have to roll to know what it is?
So, if you are proficient in Arcana, you may roll that. Otherwise, it is a general intelligence check.
Okay,
I
I'm
am
not proficient.
Well, I am proficient. However, I got nothing.
You don't know that, Busey?
They're shiny.
Say,
Oh,
am I
yeah.
allowed to try?
Please.
Alright.
Well, me and Meg got the same intelligence.
I am not proficient in Arcana, so I am not
Let me
rolling.
see here.
Did 12 get me anything?
I believe Spike was going to roll. Yes.
He's not
Is
a
it ability check or saving throw?
Just an intelligence check. Unless you're
Alright,
trained in
so it's
Arcana.
ability check.
Yep.
Yeah, just click
Can-
on intelligence.
Can we roll intelligence and Arcana if we're proficient?
Oh my
Look
god,
at
Spike
that.
knows more than everyone. Spike
to
made
answer
this
your
into a
question-
hilt of a sword once.
To answer your question, Busey, no, because an Arcana check uses your intelligence.
Okay, got it.
So, going from the bottom up, Faye. Oh yeah, they're shiny. They're rather quite pretty. They look very rough, but yeah, they're a gorgeous color. Busey, you notice with your Arcana check that they almost look like they grew on the skin of the creature, but how or what it is, you can't really tell.
Hey,
Go ahead.
oh, I just communicated. Hey, y'all, put that in a rag real quick. Looks like they might be parasitic. You don't want that on your skin.
I'm not touching them right now. That's why I let the magic people look at them first.
Yeah,
What do you think, magic people? And he looks at Meg and Lolly, and Faye already said they're shiny.
So my final three of a pair of 15s and a 17, you all get the same info. It almost looks like it was a sickness. Like this troll had something that caused it to grow these crystal formations. Now, whether they caused the somewhat undead state, or if they were caused by something else, you're not entirely certain. But even if you just kind of like pick one up, you don't seem to get any like bad effects from it. It just looks like a small, gorgeous crystal. But yeah, none of you actually have seen this before, so you don't know.
I would like to take take a piece of cloth from my backpack, like a spare shirt or something, and using that, break off clumps of the crystal from the hide if at all possible, and wrap them in that to take back with us.
Yeah, please make a dexterity arcana check.
How do you make a dexterity arcana check?
If you are proficient in arcana, well, roll a d20, add your proficiency bonus if you're proficient in arcana, and use your dexterity modifier instead of intelligence.
I am not proficient in arcana.
Do you want me to do it?
Well, Kirk wouldn't know that you'd need to roll this check, so... So do I just roll arcana then?
Roll a d20 and add your dex modifier then.
Okay, so just roll dexterity.
Pretty much. It is specifically a dexterity arcana check because of the nature of this.
This is gonna be bad.
Yeah, you are able to break off some small clusters. You're not able to get one complete cluster out of it, but you do have enough chunks that it makes for a small loose collection. So you have probably about say a quarter of a pound's worth.
Alright, I wrap it up in the shirt so that we can give it to people who will be able to research it when we go back.
Is there any magic? I mean, I know that Busey did the Arcana check. Is there any magic to it? Any detectable magic?
Unless you wish to cast the spell, you're not detecting anything.
Okay, then I'm going to cast Detect Magic as a ritual.
Sounds good. And there is a hint of magic to them. It just seems like it's residual, like it holds magic very well, but it does not have like an inherent spell or magic to it. And as you're looking, you do notice that there are hints of it coming, well, going back up the way this thing obviously must have come from, given both the tracks that are still around even after the rain and the just tiny specks of magic that you see going back up that direction. Leading, actually, especially if you look at the map, leading back in the direction of the mine that's marked on your map.
Okay, I share that with the group.
Do you think we should check it out? If it's making trolls undead, it's probably a bad thing, right?
Yeah, probably.
Yes, that would be best. No creature deserves this kind of fate.
Well, we definitely we might want to take a rest at least to let you both kind of catch your breath and recover a little bit before we head in there, especially if there might be other trolls.
Oh,
Yeah,
we need to get rid of this one first, or else it's just gonna come back because it's a troll and they do that.
Oh, please let me help. And Faye's gonna try to burn the boy into everlasting rest.
Uh, please tell me how with this still deluge of rain.
No, not that kind of fire. um, basically, call down the moonbeam again and let it burn in celestial fire until it is no more.
Which you would have noticed already that after it had died, it did not look like your moonbeam had any further effect on it. Not on the dead body of it.
Huh. Interesting. Okay. Let's see then. Well, Ooh. Ceremony. There we go. I knew I had something.
I was gonna say I'm just looking at ceremony too.
Funeral rites.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have it prepared?
It is a ritual. 1 hour.
Is it a ritual? It is a ritual. Okay, and yes, you would
Yes.
not need to have it prepared then.
I will stand over it with my halberd bared in case it starts to stir back to life while she's doing that for this whole hour.
Could her and I do it for a half hour? Or what does it have to be 1 full hour? Just wondering.
For starters, it would need to be 1 full hour.
Okay.
2, I assume we are doing the funeral rite portion of this,
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
which
Unless
would
we
only
want a wedding.
would only prevent it from becoming undead.
It won't stop the
For
troll from
24
coming
hours. Oh.
Well, if it's not undead, then it can't come back, right?
Back. No, trolls regenerate. Trolls can regenerate from the smallest finger.
Oh. Okay. So, Faye will bring up the option, but she doesn't know that much about trolls, so she's still just gonna offer, well, I can perform a funeral rite and then we can bury it, maybe?
I can come back from that. It's a troll. They do
Ma-
that
Oh,
forever, basically, unless they don't exist anymore. It's raining though. I don't know how we're going to stop that. Quasha, any ideas?
I think Faye's just trying to buy us some time.
It's not gonna
Maybe-
buy time.
well, there's an awfully big tree over there, and she points. What if we go under it and try to make a fire there?
That seems reasonable, but I'm not touching it.
I'll do it. I already touched it to get the rocks. Somebody just like be prepared to stab it if it turns its head and tries to bite me.
Okay.
I would like to prepare frostbite, just in case.
Busey
I
disappeared.
would, I would like to
I'm
prepare
right here.
Hand
What are
of
you
Wraith.
talking about?
He's probably in the shadow from
like-
you.
Yeah, I was like, I'm right here. I just moved a little over.
I'm gonna
Oh, no.
prepare
I'm in a tree.
blindness, and never mind. I don't have any more spell slots for that. I'm gonna prepare. I'm gonna be prepared to jump out of the way. That's what I'm gonna be prepared.
I try to drag the troll. Do I need troll strength?
Faye's not strong, but she will try to lift a leg to help.
DM?
I forgot. Sorry. I hit a button which mutes my mic. If you wish to make it quick, you can roll. Otherwise, it will just take a few minutes to drag it over.
Oh, well, then I just take a few minutes to drag it over while everybody else is poised to strike in case it comes back.
Yeah.
Berg also asked Kawasha if he had any ideas.
Magical fire. Otherwise, I do not have anything.
Alright, magical fire it is. Who has magical fire?
And Kawasha just turns his palm up, and there's a ball of fire that sits in it.
Cool. Let's get it under the tree and then fire. All of the fire. Okay, good.
Thank you,
All right.
Kawasha.
No, this was an abomination. It must be destroyed. And you drag it over, and he holds his hand close to it, and it takes a good amount of time. We'll say an hour, for him to really burn the entirety of this body. So if you folks wish to take a short rest in that time, we most certainly can.
So the troll just manifested behind me and I nearly shit myself.
You're welcome.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
And its friend came to visit you.
Ah! I will do a short rest.
I forget. Does short rest give you your slots back?
It does not, no.
Oh, that doesn't do anything for me then.
Holy mother of fuck, I get all my hit points back.
Nice.
We're rolling now.
Yep. So if you go to your character sheet where it says hit dice, where it says S rest under the hit dice, you can click that and select to just roll your hit dice.
What the heck did I hit to turn my guy sideways? How do I fix that?
I don't know.
Roll.
Shift.
Thank you. That's not working.
Are you on your phone or on a keyboard?
Keyboard. I'm on my laptop.
So you still
There we go.
you gotta roll your hit dice, Jason. So when you hit S rest, where it says D10 3 available, there's a part next to it that says roll. Hit roll. So you hit S rest, and then it pops up, and it says D10 3 available, and there's a little dice next to it that says roll. Hit the dice. Also, your microphone's cutting out. I can hear you in the next room, which is why I'm responding, but I can't hear you on this.
Oh, sorry. I forgot to press the thing. I'm just a little confused, that's all.
It's okay.
And now it's saying what is it with the situational bonus?
There is no situational bonus. Just hit the big roll button at the bottom of that. Right underneath where it says public roll. There you go. You got all your hit points back. Yay.
Okay, I'm still a little confused.
Utility.
Alright, well while that's burning and other people are watching over it, Herg, for that hour, before he's resting, he would like to go calm down Spike Jr. and then lead him back far enough away that burning troll does not disturb him, but you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Find him
sounds
first.
good.
And I spent my
Which-
short rest feeding him small food bits and eating myself and resting just against him petting his scales.
Yeah, which it's easy enough to find him. You just follow the sounds of quivering lizard, and it leads you right to him. And he's more than happy to start following along now that he's been scared shitless.
There, I did it. Excuse my alarm. My alarm's going off because I got to pick up groceries soon.
All right. Well, my dear party, it is 9:44, and this is a bit of a good stopping point for the evening. So I believe this is where we shall call it for the night. Thank you. You survived a funky amalgamation that I threw together.
With pretty minimal damage. So.
Yeah, that was some really good crowd control. Like, holy shit.
See, that's going to be the plan every time now. Blind, 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 blind. Until we come up against a beholder, and then there's nothing we can do.
This is always the one thing we're good at. We fight well together.
No. No. Last time we sucked. Last troll sucked. Terrible. Fire. I was on fire.
I did it on
then
fire.
again,
Megra
we
was
were
on
at a
fire
lower
too.
level
We were
at
all on
that
fire.
time.
There was fire.
I mean, then again, we were
I
at a
threw-
lower level at that time.
I did a YOLO, and I'm sorry about the YOLO for that.
No, it's fine. The YOLO's
mean-
appreciated, but it's still a point. This is the very
my-
first battle we've ever fought that wasn't completely utter chaos. It was the most
No.
seamless thing I've ever seen us do.
Oh, it's chaos, sure, but
Chaos.
to be
I
fair,
thought we were pretty good at fighting the monkeys.
I'm like, my point being, we haven't lost a battle since like 3
Don't
campaigns.
say that. Don't fucking say
So-
that. Don't ever say
You
that.
just
What the fuck is wrong with you?
really?
No.
I'm stating the fact.
He's going
that
to
doesn't
kill us
matter.
all.
Now we're gonna die. Thank you, honey.
She's gonna kill us all. She's gonna kill us all. All of us are gonna die.
I'm just saying we work well together. That's all I'm saying.
She's gonna bring down the fires of the unholy heavens upon us and unleash a lich
It's gonna
to claim
rain
our
fire.
souls.
I was like, we're utterly dysfunctional.
She's
but
gonna
we work
find our
well.
hometowns and burn them to the ground. And we'll get letters from the BBEG saying, hey, long time no see. I've got your parents. You can have them back, but you won't like how you get them.
Oh, well, you guys are fucked. You can't get to Busey's home.
You
No.
think that. That's nice. It's nice that you think that. But anyway, thank you out there, anybody who's been watching tonight, as we end the session with totally getting jinxed.
Oh, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I have plans, and especially after watching this, I might need to bump things up a little bit because I was bumping them down originally. But yeah, no, congrats, guys. That was really good.
Congrats on sealing
now.
our death warrant for the next fight. Great, 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 great.
Next time, it's 14 undead trolls.
That would
Sounds
be
accurate. But anyway, thanks to anybody out there watching tonight. We totally appreciate it. You can catch us on Friday with Dragons Also Maybe Dungeons. This Sunday, maybe Starfinder with DM Rob. Kind of depends on availability of a couple of our players.
Yes, really quick on schedule. Next week I am closing, so I will not be able to do anything. But 15th, we can certainly have a session if everybody's good to go.
15th, I'll be coming back from C2E2 possibly, so might not be there for that, but we'll try.
No, all good. Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Sweet.
Alright,
Hey, Caleb.
I'm gonna go take a long rest now.
Night,
Night, everybody.
Good
Good
night.
night. Have a good night.
And from us here at Dungeons Also Maybe Dinosaurs, I'd like to say good night.
Good
Good
night.
night.